got
We got common Chicago cover. Trap Lord Ross gets pressed by Central C at ComplexCon. We got a video here. Here's what academics, and they ended up bumping into Central C. Central C himself really didn't press him. It was like his manager and one of his mandems, and it was kind of funny because it's like, I mean, well, one, he wouldn't press me because Trap Lord Ross is a little dude. We're not little, so it'd be funny to see them try to press us, but I would be like, dude, we're at ComplexCon. You gonna shoot me at ComplexCon?
yes.
No, they wouldn't. And plus, they're not even used to having firearms. They're from the UK, so they used to poking people out.
Exactly. But we got the video right here. We're gonna play the video, and then we're gonna tell you what else Trap Lord Ross said about this.
So I know what comes with that. But when you wanna do that to real people as well, that have real people around them. For me, maybe I'm not even so real. Central C it's an entity, innit? But then there's real people around, man, that you have to be aware of, that might have a different outlook. Me, I can see things, I can watch things, I understand, innit? But not everybody can see it the same way. So you have to be aware of that as a content creator. When you're talking about
I get it too. I mean, like with me, like listen, I'm pulling up on the niggas I got a rapport with. I know certain niggas I'm like,
I'm my beef, bro.
with them.
Let it go. Go, bro. Go. Give it, bro. Get out of my beef, bro. Get out of my beef. Hurry up, bro.
Stay out of my beef.
No, it is that.
Huh?
You see me,
You chill.
I make the music.
Yeah.
I run a business. So I can watch things from a different standpoint. But you see when
Remo was popping.
you see certain people, obviously
Yeah.
you do the same thing.
Yeah,
So it's a similar thing.
I know
but
them vibes, you know.
It's like when you're speaking about whatever you're speaking about, you're not just speaking about me. I can watch something and understand. Yeah, cool. I see the business. I see this is your job, whatever. I'm watching from a different standpoint.
He don't got no beef with you.
Squash the beef, man. Can we squash the beef, or is it?
Never have beef, man.
Are you sure?
man.
Never have beef.
Come on,
I appreciate you, bro. You know I said your album was the best UK album that was ever dropped.
I heard you.
No, he just say you gotta do a little bit more research. He say you're not the facts ain't there yet.
Hey, I need to get clued up, man. You need to fill in the gaps and let me know what I missed.
No, he not gonna
Smoking a cigarette, anything, you know he mad.
No, well,
He's smoking
you
a
know,
cigarette in the
You
building.
don't
I
care.
said you do me a favor.
Oh, you say you doing him a favor?
Hey, look, I heard.
Hey, listen, what makes you be coming man's beef like that?
I mean, I thought I was
That's
just
his
saying
friend.
what's
That's the dude.
Say what's up.
Nah, he good.
Just say what's up. How is it? It's like that.
Stay out of the beef, bro. Get the fuck out of the beef, bro.
It's good, bro. It's good.
Get out, bro. Relax, man. Go outside the booth, and I'll come outside and I'll talk to you outside the booth. Get out of the booth.
Is that what it is?
Get yourself out of the booth.
Got a dude masked up.
Take him out of the booth, bro. You ain't got nothing, take him out. I got it.
I'm gonna holler.
But listen, it's all about, like, in West London, okay, there's a whole bunch of gangs that have crazy beef. You heard of Digga D?
Yes, I'm a
Digga D's like the biggest gangster in West London. Like, he's shot
Is he
people.
a real gangster?
He shot someone in the face, put on paperwork,
You lying.
and got away with it. He
Really?
blinded somebody, bro.
Really?
Bro, these guys, his gang CGM, they got hella bodies, they're Crips from West London, and that's basically the biggest ops in West London. And I heard a story that basically said that Central C and his manager, when they decided to get into the street stuff,
Yeah.
when they decided to get into the street music, they was basically like, yo, we need to have a beef with Digga D, this is going to be viral for us. So it's like, they used the
So
gangster
Central
thing
C
to
and
launch
Digga
them.
D doesn't get on.
Nah, Digga D just got out of jail.
Oh.
And so Central C been dissing Digga D for years, but he's been in jail, and now Digga D's back out, everyone's like, yo, is Central going to stand on it?
You're
Hey.
skipping the one that I saw.
Okay.
Which is, you did a post. You said, "Don't get me wrong, 10 out of 10 album, one of the best to hold the mic in the UK, but it's based on a persona that other people lived. Maximum artistry, minimum authenticity."
Yeah, I had to stand up and just say some harsh truths because, like, no one else in the scene is going to say this stuff, and he's really kind of like leapfrogged over a lot of really great artists that I feel like maybe didn't get the shine or the career
With
buzz
that
that they
H
deserve.
dude or whatever his
It
name.
is kind of harsh, but it's true. It's not authentic. Like he kind of put on the Nike Tech as
No, but you
as a
overstepped him.
costume, and then later on backtracks and said, "Oh, I'm the one that made the Nike Tech hot in the US." Bro, you didn't make the Nike Tech hot in the US. You're not the one that you didn't make Nike Techs hot in the US. Like, let's not be crazy. Like, let's look at any number of Bronx drill rappers that were jumping around in Nike Techs before you was even making this sort of music.
Exactly. I mean, I say this every time, man. If this was DJ Academics around the time when he was doing the war in Chirac, they would have definitely they definitely would have been stomping them out in ComplexCon. They wouldn't have cared. He actually Central C. I mean, Treplo Ross actually got kind of lucky. Nothing happened. I mean, just them telling him to move, like move. They wasn't pushing him. 'Cause I mean, other places, other security guards, like other rappers, they would have just grabbed you and just threw you out. They wouldn't even gave you that much of a warning. So, I mean, that's one thing I gotta say. But I was thinking like Traplo Ross, like, you know what you doing out here, man. You out here making like 2-3 hour documentaries about like certain rappers saying how they ain't built like that, how they was raised with a two parent household.
Well, but he's also covering like real rap beefs and real murders and putting down whole stories where like, oh, he might have been involved in this murder or that murder.
Exactly.
And they also don't want that stuff out there. So he's exposing people for not really being like as street as they say they are. And he's also exposing people who are kind of like showing that they were involved in murders or crime that they maybe don't want out there or want that it connected all together. Or he's like almost putting a RICO case together against them.
Exactly, and he's messing with their money because I mean, Central C got to make money somehow. I mean, like, you know,
He could cost some sponsors by covering all his gang stuff. Yes,
exactly. Lose a sponsor for covering all this gang stuff. I think they even said like the whole Julio Fulio situation. They used some of Traplo Ross information because I mean,
played some of his videos.
exactly, because with these cops, what the cops are doing, like instead of them doing all the police work and spending so much hours on it, they just wait like 2-3. They just wait like 4 or 5 days, and then like somebody's gonna drop an hour documentary about it, and then like you go on Instagram or you go on Twitter and like go on Instagram, you go on Twitter, and you see people commenting back and forth, and like they gonna slip and say something too. So
It's crazy. Like my favorite group from Chicago is 600 Team 600, and he made a 6-hour documentary for 600. Like that's crazy. That's like a Harry Potter series. Like
exactly, that's what everybody talk about. Oh, they can't wait to see him. You see, 600 Breezy ended up seeing him. Was like, you know, some of the things he said and that was true, and a lot of things that they said it was wrong.
yeah, well, because Trapper Ross only gets it off of like people he has connection to. What people will lie to probably get paid. You know,
Yeah,
he'll probably pay people a little bit of money to get info, and they could be lying just to get paid. And then he also gets a lot of it from like the Chiracology Reddit, where they cover all the Chicago stuff. There's like a couple Chicago Reddits that are really, really like super, super into like all the beefs and the gang wars between the GDs and BDs and all the other groups in the area.
true. And also he's also actually lucky that it didn't end up like the whole little Charlemagne the God situation. You remember when he got hit in the back of the head? And he was,
Oh, in New York, they
yeah,
jumped him.
exactly. They tried to jump him, or the when I just showed you the whole Diddy Osama and Neo
Yeah.
Neon, whatever his name is.
Oh yeah, Neon, and
And
he made him apologize. And
exactly.
he was like, because he was like, you're dissing people because of a song, and you don't even know what's going on.
Exactly, because I don't think these streamers actually know what's going on. Like they see it as, oh, it's views. We talking about them, or like even like people that do like the everyday streams. Like you see them, they over here bringing like the hoodest of rappers over, and like they just doing the most. Like you see one with like Zayo Sama just almost like beat up some girl.
Yeah.
That whole situation happened, and then like she said, oh no, nothing happened with that, or you'll see like it's
What?
just
Well, I was gonna say what's funny to
movie.
me is like you see all these people cover the Chicago stuff or the different gang war stuff from different areas, and then it's like now you're seeing that people that are actually in it are just picking up the mic themselves. They're like, I want to cut of this. Like you know, we're seeing like King Yella and like
Blackboy, yeah, you see
and other people that were like, I'm gonna, you know, or
you see Blackboy Max, inviting people like Fabio Foreign and Lil TJ over,
yeah,
and like they about it, and like Lil TJ and them about to flip the whole place around.
yeah.
So like these, I'm talking about like these streamers, like they I don't know, they trying to get these views, but they going
Hey, 600 doing it.
exactly, these streamers going to dangerous territories because like they talking about like these street rappers, they bringing these street rappers on,
Bringing their
like
business to light.
bring it to like you see that I seen that one dude called Bubba. Like the new thing that's going around, like you bring the hoodest rappers around, and you tell them like their music trash. You see what they go see if you can say like
See if they try to press you.
yeah, see if they try to press you like
That's
these.
a bad type of prank. I would not mess with Crash House and be like, I wonder if this Crash Out gonna crash out.
And
You're
it's
just
never
asking for it.
and it's never the rapper that's gonna crash out. Like you see Central C in this situation, like it wasn't him, it was his manager, like his manager, like his people that ride with him. It's like
But to me, this isn't really pressing for him. Like, kind of getting there, there was security right there, so he couldn't touch him. And even if he did touch him, the security would grab him right then, and then the cops, he would have got arrested for assault. So he would have got himself in trouble.
Who would have got in trouble? Central C or the C? I mean, the security.
No, not the C. His manager, whoever that was with him.
It's possible. I mean,
He might have not gotten like trouble, but he would have got arrested and got a whole thing before he got bailed out for simple assault. Like if he just slapped him or something.
this is Central C. I guarantee you that ComplexCon will do everything in their power to keep their UK brand alive. They want to keep the UK.
That's what I'm saying. He'll get taken down.
He wouldn't even get
He'll
taken
just
down.
waste down in a few hours. You don't think he would just be able to talk his way out of getting arrested?
Central C, I wouldn't even think they would come. They would think they would come and they would arrest Trapper Ross and ban Trapper Ross. They want to keep their ties with their rappers. Like it was like with the whole. They already did ComplexCon. Already did it with the whole everyday struggle situation. Like when they used to get mad at them for talking to the rapper, like talking about the rappers, or they had to come to them and talk to they had to talk to DJ Academics and them first and be like, hey. Yeah, oh yeah, G Herbo and them coming on, or like Vic Mensa coming on. Remember you said this about Vic Mensa? You better calm down, or we're gonna end this. They rather keep they gonna keep their celebrity contacts before they keep you. So and this is ComplexCon, so they gonna keep Trapper Ross out. They want to keep Central C because he's the hottest rapper in UK. They want to get information from the UK.
I still don't think. I think that nothing would happen to Central C, and they would, try to make him happy. But I think his friend would probably still be taken away if he slapped the shit out of somebody.
That's not making me happy. You gonna arrest my friend? You're not touching none of my guys.
I'm not arresting your friend. The police were called. This is an event here, and someone called the police.
It's not happening. I mean, it's just possible. It's possible. I mean, we gotta see. I mean,
I didn't tell him to arrest your friend. I didn't tell your friend to smack anyone.
I can definitely see that. I can definitely see that. But I mean, y'all comment down below.
No, but I don't think this was like press. That's all. The whole thing I was trying to say is like, I feel like with him just saying like, stay out of our beef, stay out of our beef, and him getting like right there, and then Trap World lost go, oh, is that what it is? Is that what it is? And then like nothing really happening beyond that. That's not press. He didn't even get to his face, and Trap World lost like gave him like the side. He never even fully turned around.
You think so?
So it's like. Yeah, so it's like he didn't even get in his face or nothing. So it's like that's like the lightest press I've ever seen in his life. And then Central C's trying to be like, "Oh, this is so cool." Like I don't say nothing, but sometimes my men them say something. Like nah.
I mean, I can see that. I don't know. I mean,
I like Central C's music. I don't hate Central C, but I don't think that was a real press.
It was. I mean, it was press enough that it's the most press you can do in a basically enclosed area, I guess.
In a professional event, correct?
Yeah, in a professional event. I see that. True.
Hey, if I ever catch you out of here, I may spank you.
He just picking at the way. I mean, he just picking at the way they talk. But y'all comment.
They'll do that to Trap Lord Ross. Is probably like 5'8". I bet you if Trap Lord Ross was like 6'1", that he would be like, "Hey, I don't appreciate that," and be like, "Appreciate what?" The videos about us like, "Oh, sorry, man," and that would be it.
You think if it was like somebody like King Yella, somebody, he wouldn't have did nothing? Like
yeah, King Yella like 6'3".
Size, he probably would have just left it alone. I mean, see,
that's funny.
I guess he didn't really turn fully facing, like he was looking to the side.
I hate King Yella because he's an op, but like he also really didn't hurt nobody. He was just friends with people that hurt people. So it's like I kind of give him a pass because he is kind of funny, and I like when like the BDs kind of talk about him or say shit about him, and then he like responds on it, and I see his like little clips of him responding. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I feel you. Like Central C security wouldn't have did anything because it looked like Trap Lord Ross got like at least 3 security guards with him. So yeah, that would have been a little scuffle. People would have got arrested. People definitely got arrested.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Charges would have got pressed.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. And even if it's not Complex arresting him, if you're at like usually they have these cons at like Marriott's or like whatever events. It could be literally like the hotel security or the hotel cops. Like if there's a hotel cop, if he's there for security, but if he sees someone literally violating the law, he's required to step in.
True.
So if he sees someone slaps the shit out of him, he's like, okay, I can't let that go.
Be like that terrible situation when she got arrested. When she
exactly.
But they didn't find a security guard.
That was
even
crazy. Like that was a way smaller thing. This is a huge event at probably a huge place.
Yeah, exactly. Well, speaking of a huge event at a huge place, this next topic right here is about to be huge.